Assalamu alaikum. Honorable viewers and my dear students, how are you all? Hope you are keeping well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Dear students, today I am going to teach the students of class 8. So, without wasting your time, please take all necessary things and be attentive to my class. Welcome to online class of Puranbazar Girls High School. I am Mohammad Ali Hussain, Assistant Headmaster, Puranbazar Girls High School. The students, look at the picture. What do you understand by the picture? What do you see in the picture? The students, look at the picture and answer the following question. What is happened? It is clearly seen that a rally under the leadership of Bangabandu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was brought out. Does the picture relate to any important event in our national life? Yes. The picture relates to an important event in our national life, and that is language movement. So, what is today's topics? Can you guess? Yes, Bangabandu and language movement, Unit 5, Lesson 1. So, our today's lesson is Bangabandu and Bangladesh, Unit 5, Lesson 1. Learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, the students will be able to say the meaning of contextual words. Introduce Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Ask and answer the questions. Write about Bangabandu and Bangladesh. Dear students, before starting our text, let us know some vocabulary so that we can know the meaning of the passage and answer the questions. Word. Movements. Movement means struggle. Bangabandu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman organized the students front of Muslim League in East Pakistan. Discriminated. Discriminated means unfair. There was discriminatory between East Pakistan and West Pakistan. Emergence. Emergence means disclosure. It was a matter of emergence. Gathering. Gathering means crowd. There was a large gathering in recurrence made. Vehemently means strongly. The students protested the announcement vehemently. Initiate. Initiate means attempt. Bangabandu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman initiated strikes and protest against the language policy of Pakistan government. Fire. Fire means shoot. The police fired and killed Salam, Rafiq, Barkat, Jabbar, and others. Convocation. Convocation means a large formal assembly of a particular people. Custody. Custody means the protective care. Dear student, now read the story inside it. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was one of the few students leaders who played a significant role in turning language movement into a mass movement. As a student leader, he was the central figure in organizing mass gathering, rallies, and strikes for raising awareness against the discriminatory language policy of Pakistan. The language movement started when the government general of Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, declared Urdu and only Urdu shall be the state language of Pakistan on 19 March 1948 at the Racecourse Maidan while addressing a public gathering. He again uttered the same on March 1948 at the University of Dhaka during his convocation speech. Students protested instantly against this announcement vehemently. It was the time when young Mujib started organizing the student front of Muslim League in Pakistan. He was proud of his Bengali identity and very active to initiate strikes and protest against the language policy of Pakistan government. Later, the then Prime Minister of Pakistan, Khaja Najimuddin, issued the statement of Jinnah on 26 January 1952. Mujib was in prison during this time due to his political activity and was admitted to Dhaka Medical College under police custody. During a general strike on 21st February 1952, the protesting students tried to defy Section 144 imposed by the government. The police often fired and killed a number of students, including Abdul Salam, Rafiquddin Ahmed, Abdul Barkat, Abdul Jabbar, and others. In his autobiography, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman says, "We decided in the meeting in my room to observe 21st February as State Language Day and to form a committee that day to conduct the movement to establish Bengali as the state language." Dear students, now let's try again. Find out the information from the text and play with the smart art. Name: Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Title: Bangabandu. Birth: 7th March 1920. Reason for political activism: hunger strike on 14 February 1952. Lead direction from prison. Dear students, read the text again and choose the best answer from the alternative. Number 1. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman played a significant role in our language movement. What does the underlined word mean? Famous, important, infamous, active. Significant means important. Number two, the protesting students tried to defy Section 144 imposed by the government. What does the underlined word mean in this sentence? To refuse, to agree, to accept, to obey, to refuse. Defy means to refuse. Number three, first, the meaning of the word autobiography in this passage. The story of person's life written by somebody else. The story of a person's life written by his friends. The story of a person's life written that person himself. The story of a person's life written by a journalist. The answer will be the story of a person's life written that person himself. Number four, which of the following words is the meaning of central in this passage? Most important, less important, unimportant, popular. Central means popular. Number five, we decided in the meeting in my room to observe 21st February as State Language Day. What does the underlined word means in this sentence? To celebrate, to maintain, to understand, and to arrange. To celebrate. The students read the text in B and again match the words or phrase column A with the contextual meaning in column B. Column A and column B. Discriminatory. Discriminatory means unfair. Vehemently. Vehemently means strongly. Open fire. Open fire means begin to shoot. Engaged in means involved in. Raise awareness means be in a communication. Evaluation. The students now try to answer the questions. Who was Bangabandu? When was the seed of language movement was sold or sold? Who was the Governor General of Pakistan? Why do you think Mujib struggled for establishing Bengali as the state language? Dear students, read the text again to answer the following question. Where was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman during the language movement? The answer will be during Mujib was in prison during this time due to his political activism and was admitted to Dhaka Medical College under police custody. Number B. What do you think Mujib struggled for establishing Bengali as a state language? The answer will be I think that Mujib struggled for establishing Bengali as the state language because he had formed a student front to establish the state language that contributed in this regard. Number C, what happened on 21st February in 1952? The answer will be during a general strike on 21st February 1952, the protesting students tried to defy Section 144 imposed by the government. The police opened fire and killed a number of students, including Abdul Salam, Rafiquddin Ahmed, Abdul Barkat, Abdul Jabbar, and others. Dear students, now take your homework. Number one, where was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman during the language movement? Why do you think Mujib struggled for establishing Bengali as the state language? What happened on 21st February? Dear students, thank you very much. Thank you all. Dear students, we all are passing through a very crucial time, so you have to stay at home and remain safe. But in emergency situation, if you have to go out, you have to use sanitizer, put on mask, and maintain social distance.